GTA 4, we are dating Kiki, double A gamer for life, and like I said, Kiki is the one girl that you definitely want to take the time to date and get her to like you and all that, because her special ability will definitely come to play throughout Grand Theft 4. And like I was mentioning, all the girls have got their little bit of what the hell side to them, but she is the, I don't know, say the least craziest out of all of them, but they all kind of got that little like what the hell. But anyway, her special ability is worth doing. And like I was mentioning throughout the commentary, that the dialogue between the characters is really what it's all about. So therefore, I'm not going to be talking through it. I'm just going to chime in at the end. And if always, if you like the videos, appreciate the thumbs up and subscribing. And we'll chime in at the end.
I couldn't bear it if you were. I've been thinking about you all day, Nico. Pick me up in the next hour.
Can't wait, Kiki. Forgive me, quick change of...
Whatever, man. Meter's running.
Thank you. I need the car, man.
Shit. Oh, fuck your mother! No rush. Take your time.
Nico! I've been looking forward to this so much. Let's go. You didn't just get this car to impress me, did you, Nico? That's my favorite outfit of yours. Ricky Gervais it is, then.
Mr. Ricky Gervais.
Whoa. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it really is me. Calm down. I do a lot of work for charity. I don't do enough. They say you can always do more. But I look at it like this. It's a pain, isn't it? Nothing in it for me. Do a lot of work for cancer. That's my chosen charity. Do a lot of work for people with cancer. And they're welcome to it. But I will say this. If I ever get cancer myself, I'm going to walk into the nearest hospital and go, right, I paid for that machine. Get that little bald fucker off it. Talking of little bald fuckers, I did the teenage cancer gig last year. What? No, I'd done it 2 years before, but they called again last year. We're still ill. You lasted. It's a great gig, though. The kids with cancer get in for free, and you meet them afterwards, and, you know, they come backstage and you sign stuff for them. I was doing the gig this last year, and I looked down and I recognised one of them. And I thought, oh yeah, he came backstage 2 years ago. He was telling me about his illness, and he said he was 18. And that was then, that was 2 years ago, so now he must be 20. So how the fuck is he still a teenager? And I was doing the gig, and he was laughing along, and I was thinking, yeah, you laugh it up, mate. I was fuming. And eventually it got too much for me. And I went, all right, mate, I recognise you. I went, hello, yeah. You came backstage 2 years ago? I went, yeah. I said, you said you were 18 then? Yeah, so you're 20 now? I went, yeah. I said, get out. And I called security. And they came. He struggled, but he was weak. I mean, I think they'd worked out, because although they had trouble getting hold of him to start with, but eventually his drip nearly had someone's eye out. The crowd started booing. I went, hear that? They don't want to see someone like you take the piss out of me. No money. I do a lot of work for AIDS as well. I've worked for AIDS charities for many years, from the mid to late 80s. And back then, people, they didn't know what's this new disease called AIDS. I mean, it's gone from strength to strength now, hasn't it? It's gone global, it's doing very well. Got its own day and everything. World AIDS Day, 1st of December. I don't think it'll ever take off like Christmas. We don't do anything in our house, no decorations. You can't even get a card. They don't do Sorry, you got AIDS cards. They don't exist. Fascinating fact about AIDS. People always learn stuff from my lectures. This is absolutely true. The HIV virus was actually a combination of two separate viruses in rhesus monkeys, and it formed a rudimentary form of AIDS. And this was passed to chimpanzees. Sometimes chimps would get a bloodlust and they'll eat a rhesus monkey, and it sort of mutated and evolved in chimpanzees. And because we're 98.6% genetically identical to chimpanzees, it was able to be passed to humans. And the first human contracted AIDS when he was chopping up chimp meat and cut his finger. Although that's the excuse I'd have given. You'd have to come up with something, wouldn't you? Doctor goes, well, you're the first human to contract AIDS. Yeah. Is that bad? Yeah, it can be. Well, how would I have got that? Two ways. One, you were fucking a chimp up the arse. No way. What's the other way I could have got it? Well, I suppose you could have been chopping up a chimp and cut your finger, that one. I bet he went straight out into the jungle and found that chimp and went, oi, you fucking gave me AIDS. I gave you what? You gave me AIDS. I gave you a blowjob, shush. No, I got AIDS from you. Well, how did I get AIDS? From eating monkeys. I don't eat monkeys. You're either eating them or fucking them. I was eating them. Tastes like chicken. That's how it happened. Thanks very much. Good night.
Exciting, but funny all the same. Sometimes when I'm having a fun time, even a fun time with a crazy man like you, I feel so guilty.
Why?
Because some people are having a miserable time, I guess. I don't know.
There will always be people who suffer, Kiki. That is the way of the world.
Yes, but I want to help.
Do you not think it is vain to think that you can make a difference? To think it is your concern?
But I feel so guilty. Life is so unfair.
And you've come out okay. You should be grateful.
How can I be grateful when I'm in so much pain? Thank you, Nico. I knew you'd understand.
Dirty little man.
How about I keep you company inside?
It's been so hard resisting you. I'm so pleased that it's time.
Let's go, Kiki.
Oh, Nico. Darling. Nico. You can prosecute me anytime. I love
That girl is intense. Hi, Kiki. Want to go out on a date with me?
Do you know how cheap you're calling me like this makes me feel? I can't resist you. Seeing you would make my week. Pick me up in the next hour.
See you soon, then.
Nico. I've been looking forward to this so much. Let's go.
This cheap shit reminds me of a poem.
This car gets me in the mood, Nico. Those clothes really suit you. I've told you that before, haven't I? It's hard for me to concentrate on eating when I'm with you, Nico. I enjoyed that, Nico. You're a good conversationalist. How are you finding this, Nico?
Finding what? I don't get it.
Finding the whole internet dating thing. I mean, this is like me, but I'm giving it a go and it seems to be working out. What made you decide to look for love online?
I don't know. I just thought I'd try. Well, what made you?
Like I said, this is so unlike me. It's just that I'm working these cases the whole time and I can't get out to meet new people. The only guys I meet are the other lawyers, complete creeps, and my defendants. Mom and Dad made me promise not to date any more of them, so here I am, dating on the internet.
You date your clients?
Yeah, really sweet guys. Misunderstood, you know? Relationships can't really last when they get sent out of state to a federal penitentiary, though. I try not to lose touch, though.
I'm starting to understand why you're seeing me, I think.
I'm a go-getter, Nico. A real alpha female. You're seeing a different side of me meeting me this way. It's working out. This is good. I like you.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't leave me out here in the cold, Kiki. Invite me in.
This is going to be amazing. I might cry with happiness.
Let's go, Kiki.
I love you, Nico. Oh, Nico. You can prosecute me anytime. Nico.
My dear, you need to calm down.
Watch where you're going. All my ex-boyfriends love this guy, Nico. Come on.
You know what it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Rating, but plenty all the same. So, Nico, are there any skeletons in your closet? Is anyone haunting you?
What do you mean? Who have you been talking to?
I mean, are there any ex-girlfriends who are still hung up on you? What did you think I meant?
Oh, nothing. Have you got any ex-boyfriends I should worry about?
None that are still on the outside. This government really annoys me, Nico. It's nearly impossible for a man born into poverty in this country to make it without breaking the law.
You might be right.
I mean, I was born into privilege. I was given an education. I don't pretend that I wouldn't be selling my ass for crack if I was born in project housing, though.
Not everyone born in a project sells their ass for crack.
This ex of mine, Mitch, I met him when I represented him on this bogus murder charge. I mean, Mitch was no angel. I'm not going to pretend that he was. But the police will arrest any man in the vicinity of a crime in order to clear a file from their desks. I mean, it's just the arresting officer's word against the perps. We found this gun on him. His clothes were covered in the victim's blood. An innocent man with a felony prior doesn't stand a chance.
Well, sometimes the cops are bigger crooks than the guys they're arresting.
It makes me so angry.
Where's Mitch now?
He's serving life upstate. Can you believe that they revoked his conjugal visit privileges? It's inhuman.
Yeah, sure. It would mean a lot to me if I could come inside, Kiki.
I'm gonna remember this moment forever. It's so special.
Okay.
Prosecute me anytime. Nico. Oh, Nico. I love you, Nico.
Hope she doesn't get too attached.
The city to protect!
It's Nico. You want to go out on a date with me?
Do you know how cheap you're calling me like this makes me feel? I can't resist you. Seeing you would make my week. Pick me up in the next hour.
I'll be there in the next hour then.
My Nico, you're here. Let's find something to do. Nico, you sweetie. You know I like to be driven in cars like this. Oh, I like the new pants. A good idea, Nico. I sometimes get emotional when I drink, so stop me from having too much. Man, oh man, I think I should have stopped drinking 3 beers ago. Who is that bitch? Was she one of your cheap whores?
What are you talking about?
I saw you looking at her. Don't pretend you weren't. Go to her. Go to that cheap fucking bitch.
Look, Kiki, I don't know what you're talking about. I was in there with you. I wasn't trying to pick up other women.
Don't try to fucking play me, Nico. I've got connections in the court, and I can make sure you're kept where I want you.
I don't respond well to threats, Kiki. Chill the fuck out.
You chill out and keep your fucking dick in your pants. That's not too much to ask, is it?
I wasn't looking at anyone. Shit. Let's get out of here.
I hear you. Fucking satellite radio!
I'd like to come in with you, Kiki.
This is really gonna mean something, Nico. Come in.
Let's go inside.
Oh, Nico. Nico. I love you, Nico. Darling, you can prosecute me.
Is one emotional girl.
Oh, this traffic is terrible!
Hello there, Kiki. I'd like to take you out.
Do you know how cheap you're calling me like this makes me feel? I can't resist you. I'd really like to go on a date with you. Pick me up in the next hour.
See you at your place. Fuck!
Nico, I've been looking forward to this so much. Let's go. This car's nice. Does your other whore like the new pants? So, are you well?
Yes, I'm great.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I heard from Dorian yesterday.
Great.
You know Dorian?
No,
Then why'd you say great?
I was being sarcastic. Don't worry about it. Who is Dorian?
An ex.
Another one? What did he do?
It was stupid. It just goes to show how the system is primed to punish people who are already disadvantaged.
What did he do?
Triple homicide. Well, that was what he was accused of, but it was obviously self-defense. A mother clearly attacked him, and he shot her and her kids.
In self-defense?
It was a conspiracy. The government doesn't like free thinkers and autodidacts.
Whatever you say.
Oh, that looks nice. I might die early, but I'll die fit.
Oh, this guy's okay. Let's go see the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ricky Gervais.
Hi, how you doing? Cheers. Thanks.
I have been known to have a go at fat people. But the truth is, I'm a bit overweight myself. No shit. Someone shouted, no shit. Could be that. 40 years build-up. I actually had to have a medical for this tour, and I've had medicals before for TV work, and they just check your pulse and go, you're fine. But I went along to the doctor, and he said, oh, it's a bit more thorough than usual. You know, it's a big tour. We need a urine sample. I've never had to do that before, so, you know, I went to the toilet, filled up this little bottle he gave me, good as gold, gave it back to him. He went, oh, can you strip down to your boxer shorts? I thought, this is thorough. So I stripped down to my boxer shorts. Oh, the one day I wear white boxer shorts. Big wet patch from the wee. Well, why didn't he warn me? Why did he say, be careful, I'll be checking for stains in a minute? Do you know what? So embarrassing. There's nothing I could do. I told my friend, and my friend went, you should have gone commando. Well, that would have been less embarrassing, wouldn't it? So now I strip down to my boxer shorts and I go, oh God, I've wet myself, what can I do? I know. Go commando. Do commandos not wear pants? Why is it called go commando? They must wear pants. Any commandos in? Do you wear? Why are you not wearing pants? What do you mean because we're commandos? They're going to see that. At least camouflage it. Put a little... Well, now it's getting bigger. Why is it getting big? Look, there's barbed wire up there. You're going to lose it. Pop it away. Go commando. But I am a bit overweight. I never worried about that before I was famous, and I'm not more vain now. It's that you read about yourself, and the papers, they need an adjective. They can't just say Ricky Gervais comedian. They say things like Ricky Gervais, tubby comedian. Why bring that into it? Ricky Gervais, rotund comedian. Rotund? That sounds like a giant fucking wombat. I'm not rotund. One called me a chubby funster. That's a gay porn name. I was jogging once, listening to some sounds on my MP3 player. Oh yeah, looking good. Paparazzi got me. Full page in the paper the next day, with a headline, iPod. Cheeky bastards. Thanks very much. Good night.
Very amusing.
Don't leave me out here in the cold, Kiki.
Okay, so one last time, and come up for a little warm coffee, and that's going to pretty much wrap up Nikki. And like I mentioned about all the females, she's got a little bit of her psycho side, but for the most part, she's the one worth doing. Her ability will come into play quite a bit throughout playing Grand Theft 4, in and out of missions as well. So anyhow, that's going to wrap up Kiki, and a quick look if you decide to break up with her, what that looks like. It's pretty uneventful. Nico calls her and says we're over, and that she kind of freaks him out. But anyway, that's going to wrap up the dating. We're going to be moving on to the friends next, and that'll be that.
Kiki, sorry about this, but I can't see you anymore. To be honest, it kind of freaked me out.
You just love punishing me. You take pleasure in this.
Okay, that's pretty much at the very end of the game. I thought I'd just call the girls and see what they say when you break up with them. But anyway, that's going to wrap up the dating.